Every Airbnb guest wants these two things. Mostly, every Airbnb guest requests two things: an early check in and a late checkout. And honestly, there's absolutely nothing wrong with asking. But let me tell you what happens behind the scenes. The checkout time at my Airbnb is 10 a.m. Most guests leave by 10:30 a.m., which is completely manageable. The problem starts when it becomes 11, 11:30, or in some worst cases, even 12 p.m. Now our check-in time is 12 p.m. Sometimes I genuinely feel I need the Avengers instead of my caretakers because cleaning multiple Airbnbs in under an hour feels like a superhero job. And almost 90% of our guests arrive around 11:30 a.m. hoping for an early check-in. So if one guest checks out late and the next guest arrives early, the only person stuck in the middle is the host. Now, let me tell you that cleaning an Airbnb isn't just about changing the bed sheets. There's cleaning, there's laundry, restocking essentials, checking every little detail, and making sure the apartment looks exactly like the apartment you saw while booking on Airbnb. But the irony is, the guest asking for an early check in also expects the apartment to be spotless. And they're absolutely right to expect that. But cleaning in a hurry means there's a much higher chance of missing the little details. Some guests even offer to pay extra, and I genuinely appreciate this gesture. But honestly, it doesn't always work that way. Because if I promise you an early check in and then I can't deliver, both of us end up having a bad experience. Now, there are my favorite guests, the one who arrive at 8 in the morning without telling us beforehand. I mean, the previous guest hasn't even checked out, and they are and these new arrivals are asking, "Sir, is the room ready?" I'm like, "Bro, the current guests have probably not even woken up yet." The funny part is, Airbnb shows the check-in and check-out timings while you are booking. Then we send another message with the same details. So technically, a guest receives this information more than once. So the next time you are booking an Airbnb, please do your host a small favor. Read the check in and check out timings and plan your travel accordingly. If you are arriving early, most hosts are happy to keep your luggage until check in. And in case your train or flight is later in the day, you can always leave your luggage, with the host after checking out. This gives us enough time to prepare the apartment properly and this makes the experience better for everyone. And before I forget, there's I've actually had guests threaten to leave a bad review because we asked them to check out at the checkout time. That is something I still don't know what to say about. Every Airbnb has two stories. One the guest remembers and one the host never forgets. See you in the next one.